Hi, this is Amy with Pick Your Stitch, and today is Friday Features. Today I'm going to talk about Husqvarna Viking patented deluxe stitch system. This technology is used in their top-of-the-line machines, so let me show you which ones I have in the shop that use this technology. First, I'm going to start here and just say the Brilliance 80, Designer Brilliance 80 embroidery machine has this feature, the deluxe stitch system. Okay, this is a sewing-only machine, and it's the Epic 980Q. This machine also has the deluxe stitch system, and you can't see it right there, but on the faceplate it tells you on your machine if you've got this feature. Okay, also the Epic 995Q has this system. Okay, so here we are now at the Designer Epic 2, and right here you can see that it says the deluxe stitch system. That's how you will see it on other machines that have it. The machines with deluxe stitch system have two methods for feeding the needle thread, and I'm going to show you a little bit about each. The first one is the traditional tension discs. So up on the top here, it's hard to see them, but right in here you've got tension discs, and when you're sewing, those come together and they put a constant pressure on your thread. So when you're using a specialty thread, that constant pressure can make it really hard for the specialty threads that stretch, and you might break the thread or shred the thread. So in that case, you would want to have this technology turned on, and you've got the rollers right here. There's 3 of them, and that is the tension portioning feature. So what does portioning mean? It means that with these rollers, the thread only pushes through for the exact amount you need for the stitch. Now, the technology there also depends on the stitch you're using, which in sewing or embroidery, the different stitches, and how thick your fabric is. And how does it know how thick your fabric is? When you're stitching, your foot comes down to the top of your fabric, and the system then knows how high it needs to go for that stitch, and it helps pull the right amount of thread down. So now we're sitting at the Designer Sapphire 85. Now we're going to talk about the benefits of the deluxe stitch system. So for those people that use metallic or specialty threads, it can be a headache because they break, they shred because of what they're made of. If you ever see your metallic thread, there's a thin, like polyester in the middle, and it's covered with your metallic, so it's easy to shred and break. So this is, because of the technology, it will prevent from shredding and breaking the thread. So, but you have to do the threads part also, because the technology is the tension, but you've got to make sure your thread is behaving. So in this case, we put a thread net over it so it comes off smoothly and it doesn't kink up here on the top. I guarantee you when you see a kink up here, it's going to break or shred down below. So I'm all ready to start stitching. So I am going to say start, stop, and the machine just keeps going beautifully. And I have it at a medium speed right now, and the machine is working great and the thread is not breaking. And let me show you, I've already stitched out this design, so let me show you how beautiful it is and how perfect the balance is between the top and your bottom thread, which is very important because with organza, you're going to see the front and the back stitches in your project. So let me come in here. This is the top of my organza design. The stitching is beautiful. The thread did not break. And then on the back, you also have beautiful stitching so that your project is going to look great on the front and the back. And of course, to have it look great on the back, I used the bobbin thread also as metallic and didn't have any breaking or issues. Okay, so that's the deluxe stitch system. So the machine does the work for you in your tension and your stitching. Now you get to do the fun part and press, start, stop, and watch it go. Thanks for joining me on Friday Features. We'll see you again next week.